Hello and welcome to Bailout Rides. Today I am borrowing a bike off someone that I really wanted to try. This is a CCM Spitfire bobber, which look at the white walls on that. Love it. Wasn't going to be this distracted by it, but it is a very cool bike. It's a keyless bike, so I'm going to forget that at some point and try and remember how to start it. But for now, it's fun. But look at this, nice white walls, carbon mudguards. This isn't standard. They should normally have the stupid little tail thing there, but the gentleman has put these headlights there for the headlights. Indicates. Sorry, I'm really excited. Number plates on the side to give it that proper bobber look. Nice leather-wrapped grips. These are stock. Number 126 of 500. Limited edition Skunk Works model. Hiccups. Do apologise. Nicely cut mirrors. What I like about CCM bikes, before I start riding off and getting very excited, is that is the legal definition of the minimum thing you can have on a bike. What do you want? Well, it needs to have wheels, okay? Well, a frame, so you can put stuff on it, right? Cool. Tank, yeah, where are you going to sit? Well, there's a seat there. Engine, well, that fits there. Exhaust, need that. We need to cool it, so there's a radiator. What are the wheels going to attach to? Oh, suspension front and rear. Headlights you can see. And then steering. There's nothing else. It's just handmade in Britain. Love it. I must admit, it wasn't the bobber I originally want to take out, but having ridden it from a place that I can't show you, or shouldn't show you, to here, I'm going to like this one. I'm going to like it a lot. So let's get going by pressing, look, there's no buttons there. Here. That sounds awesome. Absolutely incredible. Actually, I'll do my photo shoot bit first. One little thing to gripe. The side stand. You have to do that. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Hey look, it's classic Team Lotus. And like a Lotus, it's light. And oh, sounds amazing. Sounds absolutely amazing. I'm going to get in trouble. I think he said there was a stock exhaust as well, which is a single cylinder, 600, but it's got twin pipes. Love as a styling thing. Now, one thing I did mention, but I don't have to use it, is this third lever. So you got your clutch, your brake, adjustable on both, and this little one, which is fuel injected, but it's a cold start switch. So it's a lot like a choke, but for fuel injected bike. Which is so weird. I love this bike. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So what we've got here is a 55 horsepower, 46 foot-pound of torque, 600 single, high rev, high compression. 14 litre tank apparently. Only weighs 139 kilos dry. That's 125 figures. I think the Ninja 125 weighs slightly more than that wet, which just amazes me. I've got to remember this isn't mine, so I'm going to take it very gently. Oh, that low down grunt being a single. The engine braking's not too bad, which is nice. He did say it can be quite aggressive, but actually it's not that bad. Well, in fourth it's not that bad. I don't know how you set the dash. I'm not going to touch anything, because like I said, it's not mine. I've got rev counter, gear meter. It's on the trip to see how many miles it can do. He said he's filled it up, but I can't actually see a fuel gauge on there. Perhaps it's not a fuel gauge. I think it might just have a fuel light. There is a bar for temperature that's currently sat on the lowest, so I will be, cruising. Besides the funky start and kill switch, rest of the controls are the same. Horn, actually that's your main light. Indicators. The little screen. I tell say, well, these mirrors, well, they're bar end mirrors, so they should be functional, but you can see quite a lot in them, and they're not vibrating too much, considering it's a 600 single. I thought I'd take it down some back roads, A, because all the main roads around this way are currently shut at the minute, so it's not quite what I planned. And I think it'd just be better suited to some back roads, to be honest. It's a B-road bandit. He said you can go down a main road quite easily, it will maintain good highway speeds, but I feel like that's a waste of this bike, taking it for highway speeds. Initial impressions, as you can guess, glorious. The little CCM thing there. Think about that mutt that I reviewed and compare it to this. Massive price difference, both made in Britain, but the only thing on this that isn't manufactured in this country, to my knowledge, is the engine, which I think is a Rotax engine. I will confirm, but I've also been told if I stop anywhere not to turn it off and then move it because I'll get arrested. Because he has a security tracker fitted, which is good. There's no real vibration from that engine, which is nice, because I've been on some bikes which, even as a 4, vibrate like a bugger. Then again, when I get higher up it might do that, but I thought lower down it'd vibrate more. Also, I've just realised that there's the speed limit point something, so I'm doing 38.9, well, hold on, speed up a little bit because it's a 40. Oop. I don't think I ever needed a point something miles, like mile an hour, but love it, absolutely love that. That's brilliant. That's like a race thing, isn't it? That's the how fast do you go? Oh, I want 0.1 mile an hour more because I can. A CCM is not a bike you see around about that much, which is a shame because they're beautiful, but they've really gone up in price, which they're a collector's item, aren't they? I saw one at a local dealer and that was like 12 grand I think it was, but that was basically new. I have no idea how many miles he's got on this. He did tell me, but I got really excited and wasn't listening, trying to see what brakes it's got. It's a single disc, which is weird because it's got both fork stanchions done for discs, but it's a big single on the front, small single on the rear. Brembo. Okay, so the brakes and the engine are supplied by someone else, but just glorious machine, absolutely glorious. This is the kind of bike where you don't want to go fast, because I'm just enjoying cruising around. I will give it some hooft at some point, but that wasn't originally the plan. And ready for the noise. Oh, matey boy. That's a weird sensation because I'm just come off the ZZR to come and get this. You lean it into a corner and it's just, I feel like I'm going to fall over because I'm not actually leaning anything. Just perfectly balanced. Pothole weren't too bad. I've had worse. This is a bike that you would look in your garage or your shed or wherever you're going to store it and go, yeah, that's mine. And now I really want one of these as a second bike. Or something similar. Let's say something similar, because I'm going to end up spending a lot of money otherwise. It's a very stubby clutch, but it's just nice. It's really light. He did say the brake is more of a suggestion, and he said that he'd struggle to use boots to change gear. I'm not having any issues with that at the minute. I might do when I'm focusing more on riding faster than I am now, but we shall see. Lovely wide bars. Tank's quite thin, which is nice. Wouldn't say I'm sat upright. A little bit, I'm going to say a little bit forward. Pegs are right beneath me. I'm 6'1". I'm comfy. You know, if you're slightly shorter, you probably find your arms are out more, but honestly, I'm good. I am good and comfy and enjoying the noise, and it's a lovely sunny day. Alright, should we give it a rip? then we go back to 40 again. What is the point of that? Speed monitoring. You can monitor these nuts. They monitor the speed everywhere around here. I'll just have trams everywhere. A little bit of vibration through the foot pegs, but they are billet foot pegs. No rubber mounting here. That is direct, like frame to foot vibration. And I'm a naughty boy. I shouldn't have one of these. Be detrimental to my freedom. I'd be put away for being a yobbo. That is a lovely gear change. That is really smooth. Road closed ahead, so I'm not going that way. Good thing that wasn't the plan. He said he changed the rear sprocket to a smaller size. He said it made it feel better. That's one thing I just remembered. Oh, actually, I'm getting a tingle from my bum. Oh. Originally, I was going to go through the city, but I don't think I will. I'm going to try it on the highway. I was going to end it on the, well, on the dual carriageway. I was going to end it on the dual carriageway, but the bit I was going to test it on is closed. So instead, we're going to slot the dual carriageway bit right in the middle. The advantage for a motorbike is just starting to warm up according to that gauge. How are you still red? Now it's warming up. It's one of those bikes that has that smell of a certain type of, I can't remember what oil it is, but you can tell what oil he's using. Not quite two-strokey smell, that's a very different smell in it. I love a two-stroke. And fear me mortals. You're one of those people that sits in the middle, aren't you? Oh, that vibrates a lot when you start going. Right, I don't know about 70 because the traffic's not doing it, but at 65 that's definitely got a little bit of a vibration, as you'd expect from a nice big single. Hold on, we're speeding up a bit. Right, there's speed limit, and I'm getting quite a vibration from my bum, like a tingle, as you'd imagine. I've got 2 or 3 miles before I turn off, so we'll see if I want to turn off earlier than that. I mean, the person who owns this gets on with it fine. I'm just used to the ZZR seat and the engine, which means it's very padded and doesn't vibrate. This, on the other hand, is a nice single. Actually, that seat, whilst I'm on about it, lovely looking seat. Hello, officer. It's also quite squishy. It's very nice. This is the kind of bike I would get to ride with my dad and my sister now they're on slower bikes. Not that this is slow, but I'm not going to be, you know, screaming its head off to do 100 miles an hour, because there's no point. It does precisely what it needs to. Now I'm going to see if I can remember a route to take back, which this should be quite nicely suited to. These wide bars give you a lovely ability to control the bike. I'm not going to do it much because I'm slowing down for a roundabout, but you get the idea. Having now come off the dual carriageway, I can say I have a tingle in my fingers, which is why I came this way. I wouldn't do Land's End to John O'Groats on the motorway, let's put it like that. This is a bike that you take out for a sense of occasion, because you can't be miserable on this. It is a happy bike. It's a bike you rush along on for no particular reason. You go out and you enjoy it, you ride it and you go, yes. It seems really firmly built, which is a good thing. Am I going to go the right way? Oh, I don't want the hospital. The only thing about catching the red lights is you get all the fun of revving it up to go. That road's bloody closed as well. My plan really has gone kaput. To be fair, it doesn't actually say, I can't say from here which road is closed, so. As far as lights, you have indicators, neutral, main beam, oil warning light, and fuel gauge light. Simple. And a lovely looking display. Right, let's see how far I can go before I actually find that the road is closed. Actually, hold on. I don't think that's me. I don't think that's where I want to go. I think I'm good. So I'm going to double check. I'm just really enjoying riding this. Sorry, I just realised I've said nothing for a little while. Because it's just... I didn't think I'd ever get to ride a CCM, because there's no CCM dealers near me that I'm aware of. They're close enough for me to go, oh, I'll go and see if they'll let me have the keys. It's... You know, it's a commodity. I've ridden more Ducatis than I've ridden stuff like this. This is small production, limited edition stuff. And it's absolutely great. And it sounds glorious. It handles lovely. That, oh, it's bendable clutch levers. I was going to say, it's vibrating a little bit. Also, that's if you crash, they fold up and you don't damage them. Yeah. Clever. Oh. Just magnificent. Turns out that was the way that I wanted to go that's closed. Definitely a bike loud enough to let your neighbours know you're on the way home. The only thing is, the spot I was going to pick to do a photo shoot is down the closed road. So I am stuffed. I do hope this comes out the other end. Then if it comes out the other end, where am I going to be? One of the joys of getting lost. But normally I get lost on a bike this morning. Then again, if I got lost on the ZZR, this is not the route I want to take. That would be quite a... New housing estate, already a pothole. Britain. Yeah. Ugh. Not quite as nice that end. I think I did take that faster than I intended. Sorry if you stand up. I've gone the wrong way, definitely. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? There's only just on 3 bars for the heat, and I've only been out on it for like, I don't know, half an hour. I must admit, that was partly getting lost, partly house shopping. It's not what I planned to do. But whilst I'm here, I've got this fear the coppers are going to be behind me. I can't believe that's closed. That really puts a spanner in the works. I suppose I have to go back to riding it then. What a shame. Love it. Just it's a keyless but recessed fuel cap, which is weird. Nice though. I don't think there's any mechanical difference between this and the Spitfire for the engine. I think it's just the look. It's, you know, lower seated, it's wide bars, the screen, the pipes. So you'll have the same fun on any part of the CCM Spitfire range. If anyone's got a Norton I can ride, please let me know. Right. What's the rear brake like? Cool. Yep. That works. Yep. If any of you get the chance to ride this, or something like this, please take up the chance. Don't go, oh no, but do it. Obviously make sure you're covered by insurance of some variety, and then take it out for a ride. Because this is glorious. It's a bit expensive to be something a learner can jump on after they've passed their test. However, because I wanted a Royal Enfield when I passed my test, I wasn't after a fast bike. But I tell you now, if I had the money, I'd have jumped on one of these. It'd have felt like a rocket ship, and it'd have been glorious. Absolutely glorious. This just feels naughty. I've seen more police cars today than I've seen for a while on a bike that makes me feel like I'm misbehaving. Even when I'm not. I don't think I've really exceeded the speed limit today, which is something. It's a bike you just sit up on and ride. Take in the world, just enjoy yourself. It's quick, not fast. Right, so now I'm going to divert round to where I was going to go, which will probably be close from that end as well, so it means I still can't do the photo shoot I wanted to. Oh well. One of those little things in life. What's ironic about this is I once wanted to take out a Triumph bobber. Got in touch with them, you know, can I please... Oh, more roadworks. Can I please take a bobber out for a spin? You know, can I give it a test ride? And they replied with, no. I said, why? He said, it's not out yet. I said, but you put out an advert saying, book test ride now, so I'm trying. And they just said, well, the bike's not here. So I didn't bother. You know what? I think I'm on the better bobber. By far. I just hear the exhaust echoing off all the cars. You just know it's loud. It's like, I'm not imagining it. It is a loud bike. Tastefully so. Not excessive. Nothing about this bike is excessive in any way, shape or form. It is the minimalist bike. But it's glorious at it. Absolutely glorious. Oh, braided lines. Haven't mentioned that. Splendid, mate. More roadworks. Digging up half a bloody Norfolk. Where was the diversion? I didn't see a divert. Oh no, just told me to divert back. I didn't see any other signs other than that. Oh, I would have actually been stuffed when I got to this end. Okay. I did contemplate it, but no, I did the right decision. There's just nice church, trees, cool bike. What more could you want, really? He said happiest between 3 and 6.
2,000 RPM. Love the bronze finish on this. But it's the only piece of bronze on this bike, so it does sort of stick out. If it was over the tank, I'd think it was like chest armour. But it's not around the front arm, it's not like a helmet, it's a decorative piece. I didn't think I'd like the fact the buttons are there, but I kind of like having nothing on this side, even though it doesn't make a difference, because it's probably statistically the only thing you do with that hand. I want to express this like really poetically, but I don't feel poetically suits this bike, because it's basic. Well, I say basic, it's not basic equipment. It's upside down forks and Brembos and braided lines, but it's tank, seat, frame, fork, shock, wheels, brakes, handlebar, and third lever. Mr. Man, I borrowed this off. You're a very lucky person and I envy you greatly. I'll say that till I get back on my my beastie and think, oh wow, that's really fast, and then realise the speed sometimes is everything. Another copper. I think not. Oh, forensics. Ooh, fun. So it's nothing but police and roadworks today. Biker's wet dream. I've actually lost a bar off the temperature gauge. So this engine is actually cooling itself down quite nicely with that radiator. I suppose on a single cylinder you don't have to worry about like in between the cylinders. It's all surrounded by air regardless of you liquid cooling it, which probably helps with the cooling quite a lot. Shouldn't cut through here, it's not very nice because it's people's houses, but sod it. See if we get any looks, probably for the noise more than anything. This had a stage 1 tune at Crazy Horse. That tune is now rude, but they did make it a bit softer down the bottom end apparently, if I remember right. Dogs love it, as you can hear. Actually probably can't hear because the exhaust is so loud. See how it fares over some railway lines. Yeah, not too bad. It's a good bike. It's a great bike. It's a bike I would ride to go have a cream tea and a breakfast, while still being disruptive to people who normally go for a cream tea and a breakfast. I don't really know what else to say about this, to be honest. I've really enjoyed it, and it's definitely up there. It's not as practical as a lot of bikes that I've ridden, but my god, I will be looking at these on Auto Trader and various other places later and going, oh, how can I get that money? I won't. I've got the ZZR. I've got the SV for now. I'm really thankful to the person who let me ride this. I want to say thank you when I get back, but also I want to say thank you now as well, so if you watch this back you can know how much I've enjoyed riding this. It has been something off the bucket list to ride. And I wasn't proven wrong on what I thought it would be. The only person I'd really seen review it was Henry Cole, and I'm not really a fan of the man. He's not wrong with his reviews, but he says it in a way that makes me want to... If you went to a pub and you heard him talk, you'd punch him in the face. That kind of thing. So I'm trying to be more realistic that... Well, let's see what the engine brake is actually like, shall we, before I go? I mean, no, you can see on that speedo, it's not that aggressive, to be honest. But yeah, I've been bailed out having a ride on a CCM Spitfire bobber. I hope you've all enjoyed this. Please like, comment and subscribe. and I shall see you in the next video. Ta-ra.